Now let's turn our focus to the World Economic Forum in Davos. South Africa is well represented there, and Trade Minister Rob Davies says the country hopes to raise its growth rate above 1% this year. Now, one way to achieve this is through globalization. Well, CGTN's Zhang spoke to the minister about growth in the country and other emerging markets.
Last year, we see the rise of protectionism and the trend of anti-globalization. And this year in Davos, President Xi Jinping made a speech, mentioned the benefit of globalization, and says no one will benefit from the trade war. And how do you think of that? The process of globalization, do you think is under threat?
In principle, globalization has the potential, as does the technological revolution associated with the fourth industrial revolution, has the potential to lift many people out of poverty, to create a better world. But I think that there's been insufficient inclusive growth, insufficient sharing of the benefits and so on. So some countries have clearly benefited, and China has been able to do this very, very effectively. But it hasn't been the same for all of us. Some of us have had a much more contradictory. We support the view of the Chinese President Xi. We support his view that that ought not to happen, and I think that China, as a leading force in the world economy, as well as a leading developing country, is very well placed to be able to lead the future discourse in favor of, we would hope, a more developmental and more inclusive globalization.
Do you think we should have more voices of emerging economies at the world stage?
Well, I think what we have valued from China, what we would want to continue to see from China, is recognition and solidarity with us as emerging and developing countries. I mean, China is further ahead now than the rest of us. And China is a country, I think, as President Xi describes it, of modest prosperity. You are pretty industrialized, you're moving into innovation, you're global leaders in a number of projects and products and things like that. And we are still climbing up that ladder. We want you not to forget the tools you use to get up that ladder and to support us in our efforts to get up that ladder.